minimum is about 750. My average, 750 a month per client, and my average is a little bit closer to $900.
Last month, they paid me $9,400 from just posting on Facebook every day.
How much are you making per month?
Just under 95,000 bucks.
At 12:25, 3 minutes later, I took the screenshot. So I made $1,200 in 3 minutes.
You know what all these videos have in common? They're all men. But here's the truth. These are all business ideas that women can do too, guys. And the best part, they don't cost much to get started and they can pay way more than you think. And I'm not talking about drop shipping or print on demand because you guys heard all those, right? These are wide open opportunities for women to dominate. So this is my promise to you guys. I'm going to share 7 proven business ideas and show you exactly how to get started. You can actually launch today because this is the problem. Most people, they have no idea what to do or how to do it. And when you feel inadequate, you know what you do with that? Nothing. And today that changes. So I want you guys to find the one that fits you best and don't skip the last one because it's brand new. Hardly anyone is talking about it. And I think it's one of the best ones on this list. Now, as always, guys, quick heads up. This video is for educational purposes only. I am not promising any results. I'm just showing you what's working for other people right now. Remember, your results are always going to depend on your own efforts, your skill, and circumstances. So always do your own research before jumping into anything, okay? You guys ready to get into it? Let's go. So coming in at number 7 is one of my favorites because it's the kind of business where you do the work once and it keeps paying you month after month. I sat down with Andy all day and he told me about a problem almost every local business has. They need more leads, they need more customers. And Andy built this chat automation system to help solve this problem. So he charges $400 per month per client for the system. And can you guess how many clients he has?
I have over 105 businesses that pay us every single month for access to implementing this inside of their business.
That's over $40,000 a month. And the best part is he literally walked me through step by step exactly how he does this process. So if you want to see how he's doing it, I'm going to put the link to that interview in the description below because it is a game changer. But listen to this one too. So then I asked Andy, well, Andy, do you know of anything that's fully remote? And then he said, well, just tell him about the webinar play. And I'm like, what's the webinar play? And then he started sharing me some of his success stories of his members. And this is the one that stood out. I said, okay, you got to tell me more about this. This guy made $7,947 from a setup fee and $997 a month in recurring revenue. This is a whole game changer. So if you guys are interested in what the webinar play is, I'm going to put that link in the description below. Now this next one is completely different, but it's just as powerful, and it's stock options. I interviewed my friend Kuda Biza, who's making over $1,000 a day trading options. And I know Kuda personally from a high ticket mastermind that I was in. So I knew he was making money, but I'm always like, can other people make money using your strategy? So I asked him, can I talk to one of his students to kind of see how it works for her? So he introduced me to one of the sweetest women, and she is a single mom. She still works her 9 to 5 and she does this completely on the side. But listen to how much she just made just in her first month.
I'm sitting at $2,500 now, and I started at $685 in July.
That's just a month. That's a month.
Just
or
one
less
month.
than a month. Now remember, her results are her results, but that's not bad after her first month. So if you have an hour to spare in the morning, you should consider this. So I interviewed Kuda to see like what are stock options, how does it work, and how can I actually make money from it? And he did an amazing job explaining where it finally made sense. So if you want to check this out, I'm going to put the link where I interviewed Kuda in the description below so you guys can check it out to see if this is right for you too. Now this next one could be a gold mine if you were a mom that was able to get your kids to sleep through the night. Now I know this is not going to be for everyone, but if that's you, I got something to tell you. So I interviewed Jane Havens, who is a sleep consultant, and this is what she does. She helps parents get the kids to sleep through the night. She started this because she just naturally was able to get her kids through the night. Bless her heart. But because she was able to do that, she started helping her friends for free. And then they started telling their friends and bringing them over. And she said, okay, hold up, I gotta charge for this. And so she became a sleep consultant. In her first year starting this as a business, she made a little over $2,000. And by the end of the year, she made $10,000 in a single month. So if you had success getting your kids to sleep through the night, you should definitely check this one out because you can make some really good money doing this on the side. Next up is bookkeeping. And it's a great business to have because the amount of time it actually takes is shockingly low. Like most bookkeepers spend around 1 to 4 hours per month per client. And I know with AI circulating, there's questions, is the bookkeeping still gonna be a real thing? And the answer is yes. I pay $750 a month for my bookkeeper, and I'm not thinking about AI. I'm gonna let her do her work and what she does best because I'm gonna focus on my business and what I do best. I have the peace of mind and I know my stuff is getting done the right way, so that's why I outsource this. Most people are charging around $500 a month for this, and you do not have to be a CPA or have any formal background, but you do need to learn the basics of how this works. So I interviewed a mom of 9 guys. She has 9 kids and homeschools 6 of them. Now she's able to be a bookkeeper because the work is so flexible. So I interviewed her to see, like, how do you do this? She took an online course that taught her everything she needed to know about bookkeeping, and that's where she got her first client. So if you have any interest in becoming a bookkeeper, I interviewed the bookkeeper of the course that she took to see, like, how does this work and how can others get started? So I'll link that in the description below if bookkeeping is something that you've ever considered. Now, before I get to the next one, I do want to tell you about this app that I signed up for years ago. So it's an investing app that rounds up all your purchases and invests the difference. So if I paid for something that was $1.50, they would round up the 50 cents and invest that 50 cents into the stock market. Now, I want to show you guys this, that keep in mind, I've had this app for years and I've been contributing to it and sharing it with others. And from doing that, I now have $10,000 in my account and I'm completely blown away by this. So I wanted to share that. This is not a business, but this is just something that I want to encourage more women to do, is to invest. And if you want to get your feet wet and just kind of doing this like me, just rounding up your change, you can start small. I'll put the link to the one that I use in the description below, but investing is another good way to build wealth, but not necessarily a business idea, but I still wanted to mention, okay? The next one on this list though is photo organizing. So I'm pretty sure most people have never even considered this before, but yes, this is a very profitable business because Cheryl DeFrank does this and she's built this into a 6-figure business, and she's not the only one. The industry standard charges $100 per hour doing this, and this is something that most people can do, and most projects take around 20 hours. So I'm gonna let you guys do the math on that. So what is photo organizing? It's a growing industry that helps people manage and preserve their memories, both physical and digital. So people hire photo organizers because organizing can be overwhelming and quite emotional. So they outsource this thing because they don't want to do it. It's a big task. So that's why they pay somebody else to do it. So the people who are typically paying for this, they're older people. They don't know how, but they know it needs to get done. So they pay someone to get it done. So to get started, the main thing you're gonna need is a scanner. And you're gonna find clients through local platforms like Nextdoor or local Facebook groups. So I've got more information. If you guys wanna learn more about this, I'll put in the description below, because this is one of those things that if you enjoy organizing, this is a brilliant business that you can start. Now, 2 more to go, and remember, I'm saving the best for last. Now, this next one is YouTube. It's what I do. Now, before you guys roll your eyes and say, oh, I am not trying to be on YouTube. Trust me, I get it. When I would see these videos, I'd be like, up next. But let me tell you, this is not something that I would ever have done. I was terrified about being in front of the camera. I was insecure with my lazy eye. I had all the excuses, like I can't stay on track. You know that I'm reading from a teleprompter right now? I had to eliminate all my excuses of why I was gonna start a YouTube channel. And this is the reason I started one. When I found out that Nate O'Brien made $30,000 in just the month of January, I said, where's my camera? Because I was working a 9 to 5 and I did not want to go back. So I had to figure out, what could I do? But then I thought about, what do I want more? I want more than anything to be able to stay home and raise my kids and earn a good income on the side. And that was YouTube. So I started a YouTube channel, and from that, this business has made 7 figures just from me starting a YouTube channel. And contrary to popular belief, it's not all about the views. It's about the right views. So some of my lowest viewed videos have maybe more than my viral ones because I promoted high ticket offers in those videos. So those videos weren't meant for everyone, and I didn't expect a ton of views, but the right people watched and the right people bought. That's all that matters. And my strategy is very unique because I took my blogging approach, the strategy I used for my blog, and I took the same strategy and took it to YouTube. I don't sit around trying to come up with content ideas or clever ideas. I let the data tell me what people are already searching for. Like, I made a video on how to make money selling dog treats. I don't even have a dog. But I saw people were searching for this thing and I said, hey, I can do a video about this. There's a girl that was selling a course on how to make money selling dog treats. So I said, I can do a video about that and promote her course and make money through affiliate commissions. And that's exactly what I did. If you do this today, I made this video 3 years ago. I did it one time and it's still making me money today. If you search for how to make money selling dog treats, you're gonna find my video at the top of the search results. And that's how I make passive income from YouTube, by getting at the top of the search results. Like, I did a video where I was about to delete it because nobody watched it for at least 5 months. But because I trusted the process and not the progress, that video went on to make me $100,000 over that. So I did a whole case study to show you exactly what happened and why did it start taking off, so you can literally just implement the same strategy into your own videos. So I'm gonna put that case study in the description below so you guys can check it out and see how you can implement this into your system. Now, last but not least is a business model that didn't even exist before January of this year. That's how new this is. And already people are making real recurring income from it. Now, this is a business where you set the system up once and you get paid every single month with it. I can't see how people cannot be making $10,000 a month. But remember, your results are always gonna vary by your efforts, circumstances, and things like that. But this business is real. And before I say what it is, let me first tell you what the problem is. Think about your local shop, for example. They can't afford to pay someone to sit by the phone 24/7. You know, that means they miss calls, miss appointments, and they miss sales. Now imagine if they had a system that never sleeps, never misses a call, and can book customers instantly without the cost of hiring a full-time staff member. Well, that's exactly what this new business is built around. It's called voice AI. And implementing voice AI is exactly what businesses are willing to pay for so they can get more things done. And in this video, I show you a real call with one of these AI agents and how to set this up as a one-person business. This, to me, is one of the best businesses because once you set this up with a business, you are done and they keep paying you and you keep earning. So I did a whole video on this. I want you guys to check this out because this is brand new and you got to take advantage of the time that we are living in right now. Now, this is the one I recommend. Which one do you guys want to choose? Let me know in the comment section. I love to see who actually sticks around to the end of my videos. So is there any business that I mentioned that you might be interested in? Let me know in the comment section. And if you want to see how this voice AI works and how you can create this into a one-person business using AI, you can check this out right now. Now, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.